Okay, hey guys, here we are at the end of our 90 days challenge. I'm here with Ragnar and Tarmo. You all know them already. So since the beginning, that was the intention, to make just a quick interview with them about, so they can tell you, share how was the experience, what they felt, the challenges, the real challenge, what it was for each one of them. Also, if there was something they didn't like, I already told them to feel free and speak about it, because no one is perfect. Okay, so I will ask them a few questions and let's see where the talk will take us. So first question, you guys answer. Doesn't matter who answers first. First thing that I would like to know is, what was the hardest part for you of the challenge? Just explaining, both of them, when we started the challenge, both of them, they had a good condition in their bodies already, so I judged that it was good enough to start a diet to build muscle. Okay, so both of them had a, let's say, structurally speaking, a little bit similar diet. They had to eat quite a lot. So yeah, first question, what was the hardest for you?
For me, the hardest was eating. I had been cutting I don't know, a year.
Okay.
So eating that much all the time, at first it was I was feeling full all the time, and when trainings were, you felt like, oh my god, my stomach. But few weeks went past and everything was very good. Felt the power, the energy.
Okay.
And also leg days. These things were brutal. I was dying after every leg training.
Yeah.
Even when I wasn't training with you.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Okay.
The sleep at night, that night was absolutely perfect.
Sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
So Tarmo.
Yeah, to me as well, because I've been working out before, have had previous ball game practices. I know what's hard training like.
Exactly.
I know the pain. So training wise, I wasn't really intimidated by the soreness of muscles, but also, like Ragnar said, eating, because I had to eat like 3 times more than I'm used to previously.
Yeah.
And afterwards we changed our diet even more, but I've been okay with that from the first part, and then when it changed, it's actually not that bad, because like 100 grams of rice more is like nothing. But at first few meals, they were awful. Yeah, had to stuff it in, like really, like fork in the mouth and eating. Face was literally like this.
Just picking up the food.
Yeah. I really enjoy my meal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know the feeling, and that's something actually that I would like to explain, that sometimes this process, of course, it's extremely rewarding. I'm absolutely sure that you both feel this way, because you can feel you can see the changes in your body happening. And in the beginning, it's quite awful, because you literally have to push the food in.
Yeah.
You know, you literally have to push it in. And that's the biggest challenge. In my opinion, actually growing muscle, bulking, is much harder than cutting. You know, because at least for me, because you're always full, you have to push the food in, and you're not really enjoying. You know, when you're cutting, for example, then you're extremely hungry, you're pissed off, you're angry, but when you eat, you enjoy the meal.
You're happy.
You're, at least for like 30-40 minutes, you're happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you're hungry, it's easier to eat. So when you're not hungry, you don't really want to eat. So you don't want to do anything else.
But also at the same time, as you both mentioned, after some time it got easier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, because definitely the trainings, they get harder and harder and harder. Metabolism starts to accelerate. Your body starts asking for food. And we already did their assessments, and both of them, they had really good results. Tarmo, amazing as it may seem, his body fat even decreased, you know, which is of course, with their body types are a little bit different. So I was expecting something similar to Tarmo, and what happened with Ragnar also I was expecting. It's absolutely normal that when you are on this diet for muscle growth, you will lose a little bit of quality in your muscles. The abs won't show so much anymore, also because you have a lot of water under the skin, you know, so that's quite normal. Anyways, next question that I wanted to know is regarding, I know your answer, of course, but regarding the training, what was the hardest for you guys?
Yeah, because Ragnar set it out basically. It was the leg days.
Yeah.
And they were awful, and at the same time, I secretly enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Because I knew that the reward is what to come, and you know, that's what I'm here for, and why not to push it?
Exactly.
I have to just overcome it on my head. No.
Yeah.
Exactly like this. Like when you were training the first 3 exercises, you were thinking like, come on, why am I doing this? But when you finish that day, you feel like you're a champion, you conquered something.
Exactly.
It's like best feeling. And other days after leg days were easy. You were enjoying them, not like leg days.
And here actually, it's good that we're doing this quick interview with both of them, because Tarmo trained with me all the time, and Ragnar, he basically had to do it alone because he lives in Tallinn, and we didn't get. He was here all the time on the weekends, and I was going to Tallinn, so we didn't get much opportunities to train together. But one thing that I wanted to ask actually about these, especially about leg day, how much did you feel that the psychological side of the training?
Of course, you feel it. When I was training with you leg days, it was for me easier because you were pushing me all the time.
Yes.
And I didn't have to watch the time, and I was just, when you said go, I was
just focused on
yeah.
what you have to do.
Yeah, but when training alone, it's a bit harder to push yourself to the maximum limits.
Yeah.
Because maybe you're starting to get afraid, or you just need
Exactly.
a little bit extra of motivation.
Exactly. It's just that moment when you feel like you can't, and someone else tells no, you can. 1, 2 more.
Yeah, it's like with every training. I mean, like jogging, let's say. If you go jogging alone, then you don't know your tempo, you're just jogging. But if there's a lot of crowd, like 100,000 people, you pick your next target, you pass him, you pick your next target, you pass him.
Yeah.
And that always helps when somebody's behind you or beside you and pushing to go forward. Even when my face is like blacked out, somebody says go, okay, I go, but I don't know where I go.
You're just going. But yeah, my main intention with this challenge since the beginning was to, even when I spoke to Tarmo, to Ragnar as well, both of you told me, no, I want to see what I can do with my body in these 3 months. My main intention with the challenge since the beginning was to show you, listen, this is what you can do in 3 months. Now imagine after 1 year, if you keep doing, with a constancy, because that I believe that's the great secret for everything. It doesn't help if you want to be a medic and you study for 2 months and then you stop studying. Or if you want to be a swimmer, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be whatever you want to be, it's a constancy effort that you put in, So how are you guys feeling right now after these accomplishment, these 3 months? Because both of you had to kind of turn a little bit your lives, 180 degrees. You were doing something and then boom, eating 6 meals a day and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And Ragnar, he was cutting, so he was eating.
Yeah, I was before that. I was eating
really small amount of food, and then boom, a lot of food. Yeah. So how do you feel right now after these accomplishment, after these 3 months?
I'm seeing the results. I've gotten much stronger. My chest was very weak, and it's getting much better.
Yeah.
And I want to keep going. I've started to eat so much.
Yeah.
I couldn't even add like one meal now because I feel like I can do it. And not going to stop now because the challenge is over. Just
Exactly.
keep going and see where I can go.
Exactly.
To me, why I wanted to start or participate in the challenge was the shoulders. Because shoulders were my weak point. I play lots of volleyball. My shoulders are hurting. Sometimes I can't even spike correctly. I have a strong gas, but no breaks.
Yeah.
Basically. And when we started our first shoulder training, shoulder presses was like 8 kilos dumbbells.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah, and now we're at 16, 18.
Yeah.
So quite good results, and I have had some volleyball tournaments as well. It's like good old days. It's like good old days.
Feeling like 18 again.
Yeah, feeling like 18 again.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So I'm really happy. I got over my weak point. Shoulders are still my weak point, but still they're a lot stronger. And let's see where we can go.
Yeah, definitely. But anyways, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to extend too much the talk because I don't want it to get boring either. I just wanted to give you an insight of everything that happened. And I just wanted to show you that we have three actually different persons here. I'm a trainer, Tarmo has his job, Ragnar is a student, and right now we are united basically by the same lifestyle. So there's no excuse when you really want to do it.
Yeah, because everyone can find 1 hour at their 24 hours.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
And whatever you do, always everything else is suffering. Everything else is suffering anyway. So pick the one that suffers less.
Yeah, that's a good point. Me as a trainer, I think it's my obligation to show people that what you are doing there in the gym, you are doing for yourself in first place. You have to go there for yourself.
Yeah.
I do my own training every day. I don't skip my training, whatever happens, whatever kind of schedule I have, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna skip my training because it's my time, and that's how I want people to feel as well about themselves. We all need at least 1 hour of our days for ourselves, and we can find it. We can find it, even if it's not at the gym. If it's a workout at home, outside when the weather is not so bad, or whatever it may be. What really matters is that you will be doing something for yourself, making better choices. I didn't tell any of you, don't drink, don't go out, don't do this. I didn't tell anything to you. You made your choices.
Yeah.
That's the most important for me. That's very rewarding as a trainer, to know that you guys, of course, you have your social lives as well. Sometimes it's okay to have a glass of wine on the weekend with the friends from school or the friends from work, or with your wife, But if you stay on the track doing what you have to do most of the time, you're going to be healthy, you're going to look better, will or not, you're going to sleep better, you're going to eat better, and you're going to feel better with yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to make those around you feel better as well. All right. So I think for me, that's the biggest achievement of this challenge. One more news that I have to give to you. I still haven't spoken to Ragnar, but I already spoke to Tarmo, and he wants to do the challenge 2.0 now. So we are going to proceed with another 90 days, this time with different objectives that we're not gonna share yet, but we'll talk about it soon. Okay? Someone is calling me right now. Anyways, I just want to thank Ragnar very much for the opportunity. It was a big pleasure Tarmo as well. Thank you very much. And you guys, stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. Take care. Bye.